walking out of Ballina, County Tipperary. Such a beautiful wee town.
By myself I'd be in Orchicune, where the mountain stands away.
Majestic Loch Derg.
And it is I would let the Sunday go.
See a beautiful little wagtail down here. Wow. Burning Mountains in the distance. Yeah. Over to the beautiful County Clare.
My heart is weary all alone.
The phenomenal Loch Derg.
And it
The
sends
River
a
Shannon.
lonely cry to the land that seems beyond my view.
Absolutely amazing. Now he's going to go over and check this beautiful cathedral palace now. Show you some exciting things over there. Arabu. Beautiful little spadog. When robins appear, loved ones are near.
I would ravel back the twisted years in the bitter wasted winds, if the God above would let me lie in a quiet place above the wind.
The stone carving of this doorway can be dated to around 1185 and is one of the finest examples of Romanesque sculpture in Ireland. 3 of the arches are decorated with chevron or zigzag ornament and every available surface covered with different animal or foliage designs. This is unbelievable. Again, just touching history here. Look at this. Look at the art. This incredible old graveyard out here. Wow. It's just another beautiful ancient palace doorway here. Here we have an over 1,000-year-old Olm stone. The ancient Irish alphabet, based on the trees of Ireland. Just sitting here in this old ancient palace, now a cathedral. And the echo in here is incredible as well, the acoustics. A massive high cross as well. This is incredible history to have in here. This high cross dates from the 11th, early 12th century. The cross originally comes from Kilfenora in northwest Clare, where a number of contemporary crosses remain. It was brought to Killaloe under the auspices of Bishop Mant in 1821 and initially erected in the grounds of the episcopal residence at nearby Claresford. It was brought into the cathedral in 1934. The ancient cross was lying fallen in danger of obscurity in the ancient territory of Fachna. It was brought here to the seat of Lua by the devoted student of ecclesiastical antiquity, Richard Mant. This beautiful stonework is called the font. The rectangular basin of the font dates from the 13th century and is carved on one face with the typical cross and foliage design, probably by a local craftsman. The font was originally a table or polypod font with 5 legs mounted on a square plinth. It now stands on a shaft of uncertain date. Although a decree made in 1189 stated that every church in Ireland should have an immovable font of stone or wood lined with lead, remarkably few medieval fonts remain, making the Killaloe example an important surviving remnant. Wow. That's one of the most majestic, amazing things I've ever seen. Even the stonework around that glass window, it's just phenomenal. It's mind-blowing. When I'm around this stone, I feel like I'm seeing things out of Lord of the Rings. Old ancient palaces, now cathedrals. But the old stones and the remnants of these buildings still remain for what they were. And the roof on this is just absolutely mind-blowing. The craftsmanship, it's gorgeous. And I have this whole place to myself today, which is incredible. To be able to walk around, to have all this space and freedom, to be able to talk away. So very, very blessed, very thankful to have that today. It's always nice to meet people too and have some conversations, so if I do meet someone along the way, sure it'd be great to have a wee conversation. Wow, look at this room here. Little doorway up there, old stone. This golden eagle. Just want to have another wee look at this mind-blowing orientation on this beautiful palace door. Just give you a wee close-up of some of the features on it. And I know the lighting isn't the best, but hopefully you just get to see. There's different animals up there, different faces. Almost pagan-like faces. Oh, what a treat, lads, what a treat. Even the ground floor, look at that. It's like a labyrinth of a high cross. The old graveyard outside. Where the old druids or monks are buried out there. So I just read that these two stones here, they're gravestones. They're meant to mark the burial place of O'Brien, King of Munster. It said he died on pilgrimage to Killaloe in 1119. So I'm just thinking about this marvel here. All within touching distance of me, we have this beautiful ancient palace door, this ancient Om stone, this marvelous high cross, and then this incredible tracer. It's made of oak. This entire wooden frame made of oak wood, and then the glasswork. You're really getting a sense of our history, of some of the beautiful things that Ireland has, and it's mind-blowing to have all this under the one roof. Just a little snapshot, a little selection of the majesty of Irish treasure, history, art, building, palaces, everything. And we haven't even got on to talk about the music, you know, so hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. So I know I've done a video on yew trees before, but look at this beautiful place I'm in. Look down here. It's like Yew Tree Avenue. These could be 400, 500 years old, these yew trees, easily. Like, I'm not sure, but look at this. A yew tunnel. This is sacred. Look at the majesty and magic of this. Wow. I've never walked underneath or through a yew tunnel like that. Beside this gorgeous ancient palace, built by King Donald More O'Brien. Wow. We'll walk around there, but here's a view over the church wall. Lots of old tombs around the place. Wow, it's a real ancient feeling here. As you can probably see yourselves. So I hadn't even noticed, looking at these beautiful ancient columns, that you can still sort of see the fleur-de-lis design in there. You can still see that ornamentation there. That's what it looks like there. And then you can see this animal ornamentation on the south capital here. So like, it's actually incredible that you can still see that. King Donald More O'Brien knew how to build palaces. Very distinctive style.
It was by the banks
See this
of
beautiful depiction of the High King of Ireland, Brian Boru.
At first I accosted that comely young dame, and in great confusion I did ask her name.
Let's go for a beautiful walk around the streets.
Flora, Aurora, the famed Queen of Tyre? She answered, I'm neither, I'm shielding ye higher. Go rhyming rogue, let my flocks roam in peace. You won't find amongst them the famed golden fleece. The tresses
Very
of
pretty little
Helen
streets.
that goddess
They remind me of Cork City a little bit, walking around.
In the dull of desire, be off to your spare bands that shielding ye higher. May the sufferings of Sisyphus fall to my share, and may I the torments of Tantalus spare. To the dark land of shades may my soul fall in air, without linnet in
Ordinary.
song or an oath on the lyre. If
High
ever
Kings.
I prove false to you, shielding ye higher.
It's a pretty old post office.
Oh, had I the wealth of the Orient store, all the gems of Peru or the Mexican ore.
That's a really pretty wee town.
Of a Midas to mould ore and ore, bright bracelets of gold or a flaming sapphire. I'd robe you in splendor.
Another little stone church.
Shielding ye higher.
This small church originally stood on Friars Island, the River Shannon, but it was dismantled in 1929 when the island was flooded as part of the Shannon hydroelectric scheme. It was rebuilt on this site in 1930. That's bizarre, so they've rebuilt. Well, fair play to them, at least this hasn't been lost. The reconstructed building is a reasonably accurate copy of the original. The church consists of a nave and a chancel divided as St Flannans by an arch. The nave was built before 1000 AD. The chancel as a later addition. So again, some of these stones, even though rebuilt, could be over 1,000 years old. Jesus, like a look at the views over here. I don't know if you can see that. So this ancient Irish church would have been submerged in water because of the Shannon hydroelectric plant they built, but they've saved it and taken it out and rebuilt it here. So fair play, lads. So the sun started to come out a little bit here, and it's beautiful, like the views I have over Loch Derg here. It's a gorgeous little river path up here.
Farewell, farewell to you who would hear, you lonely travelers all. The cold north wind will blow again, the winding road does call, and will you never